Hey guys, welcome back to the Subtl YouTube channel. It's Kira here, and today we're talking about low, medium, and high contrast makeup. Now, if you've heard of this, you may have seen it on TikTok because it's the latest and greatest thing that everyone's talking about. A lot of people are saying that it's a complete game changer for them, but I have to be honest that it took me a while to understand this, so I had to go to the source, to the original creator. She is a French TikTok makeup artist and has a bunch of really helpful videos on the difference between low, medium, and high contrast, and how knowing what contrast level you are and doing your makeup accordingly can really be a huge game changer. So I'm excited to kind of talk you guys through it, and then we're going to follow her medium contrast makeup tutorial. So let's get into it. Okay, so like I mentioned, there is a TikTok creator who created a filter on TikTok so that you can figure out your contrast level. Now I'm gonna pop a screen recording up of me trying out the filter here. And as you can see, you basically select your skin level and then you select the different contrasts and you see which best represents you. I had a hard time figuring out if I was low or medium. And as you guys can see, I'm toggling back and forth between the two, but I landed on probably more toward medium. So the idea is to really just know your contrast level and emphasize your features based on that. So for example, people with low contrast might look really pretty with the no makeup look and highlighting their softer features and how everything just really kind of blends together. Whereas medium and definitely high contrast might need that pop of color or more contrast in their makeup that they're doing, like, you know, putting on mascara so that it really highlights the eyes or eyeliner. So I think this is really interesting to point out because the no makeup look, which is really a low contrast makeup look, has been so trendy for so long. So I hope that makes sense, but if you want to figure out your contrast level, I'm going to link the creator who has a video on it, and that video links the filter so that you can try it out on TikTok for yourself. Also, I was excited watching her tutorial because I realized that some of the new holiday shades would be perfect for this makeup look that she did. So let's get into it. Okay, so first I'm starting out with a lip balm. I'm opening Chocolate Cherry for the first time. It literally smells exactly like it says, chocolate cherry, which is like amazing. It's giving me all the winter Christmassy vibes. And see how that even just like adds some color to my lips right away. It just helps liven them up. Okay, now let's pop up the tutorial. I skipped the part where she's prepping and just went to the foundation.
I'm using my Dior foundation. I love this. It's amazing on my skin. Blurs out any imperfection, but looks natural, which is what I love. I like to use this as concealer as well. So I use my It Cosmetics brush. I use the small size and I add in anywhere I want to correct.
Okay, so she does what we love to do here is Subtl, which is using like a foundation slash concealer all in one. I feel like French women are just like so classy and kind of ahead of their time with fashion and makeup and hair, ahead of at least America. So I love a good French makeup tip. I just love how I can mix 3N and 4N and like make my perfect shade. I feel like with other brands, I've tried to use multiple shades before and they don't like blend very well, but with Subtl, like I can just mix it all together and it just all turns out looking nice. And I love how she uses the same product for concealer and foundation, because at least with the Subtl concealer, you really don't need both. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use the 15C concealer for some cream bronzer as well. And then I'm just adding some to my nose with my finger. I use the stippling brush to blend this out a little.
Martin Cosmetics Tint Serum in the shade Molly. This is a gorgeous dark red tint. I love tints for every day. This looks very intense on camera. It's not as intense in real life. I'm going to put some on my cheeks as well, and on top of my nose.
When I saw that color, I was so excited because previously Subtl has not had a color that matched what she just did, but the newest Lip and Cheek shade in the holiday collection, I think will perfectly match that. I'm so excited to try it. It's called Bordeaux on the Go. So this is my first time trying it out. It looks very purple in the pan, but look, when I put it on the finger, it's like exactly what she just applied. So I'm so excited. I've been waiting for Subtl to come out with a shade like this. Are you kidding? I'm obsessed with this. I love this color. I know it's like, looks like a lot right now because I don't have eye makeup on. I love how this is kind of like a tint, like kind of like the one that she just showed. Like it's very pigmented, but then it's also sheer and you can blend it out really well. I don't know quite how to describe it, except for that it reminds me of like a stain or a tint. And I feel like you could also build it to be this like very deep red color. And then she put some on the nose as well. I love this color.
Then I'm going to do my brows. I just found this in my drawer. I forgot about it. It's from Sephora. It's a brow gel, but it's clear and I really like the brush on it.
Okay, now she's doing a brow. She has much thicker brows than me, so I'm going to have to fill my brows in. Good thing I have the Brow BFF, so my gel is also my spoolie, is also my pencil. It's amazing. And I actually have been loving both medium brown and taupe. It really kind of depends. Maybe if I'm going for more of the low contrast look, I would use taupe, and high contrast, I would use medium. Look at how it applies those faux strokes, like it's amazing. And my tip here is just to go slow, be light with how you're holding it, and always go in little strokes. Don't act like you're coloring, okay? You're not like coloring in a block on your eyebrow. You're adding little tiny hairs to your brow. That's how it's gonna look the most natural. And now we're gonna go in with the gel just to make sure everything stays in place. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't using gel before this, but I feel like at the end of the day, I would always look in the mirror and my eyebrows would look pretty sad because the eyebrow pencil had like rubbed off by the end of the day and my brow hairs had kind of fallen. So I think this gel is really helping my eyebrows to stay in place and stay looking nice throughout the entire day.
Then I'm using this from Sephora. I'm using this close to my lash line and blending it with a brush and blending it on the lower lash line as well. This is like a one and done eyeshadow. I love it.
Okay, so she really starts by applying it just to the lash line and then kind of blending it out. So I'm gonna go in with the shimmery burgundy color and I'm gonna kind of flatten it. Ooh, that is stunning. Okay, and then I'm just gonna like blend it up. Look at that color. This is so pretty. Okay, I'm purposely not putting a lot on, but this like color payoff is amazing. I'm trying to just stick to the color, mostly being at the lash line. Okay, and then she obviously does apply some underneath the lash line as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna take some of the matte color and put it on the inside. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, that was kind of a weird way that I applied it because I was trying to follow her tutorial, but these shades are stunning. I'm just gonna use this brush to kind of like blend it all together and soften it up at the top a little bit. I love how this is turning out. This is like so different from my normal makeup, but I really love it.
A tiny bit of mascara. This one is from Typology. Adding a bit of bronzer.
Okay, now she goes in with just a little mascara. I'm gonna put just a little bit underneath my eyes as well. Okay, and then she goes in with a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna go in with some bronzer in the shade Latte because your girl is feeling very pale today. Okay, just added a little bit to the nose as well.
I'm using Soar from MAC on my lips, smudging it with my finger. And then on top, I'm adding this lipstick from Sephora Collection, which is the Sheer Shine one in Pink Mirage. I love how glossy it looks.
Okay, and then she goes and adds a lip liner. I think I'm gonna use Guava Getaway for this because it's kind of like a similar shade, just darker. And I feel like these two are just gonna pair really well together. That turned out perfect. This lip combo is amazing. And then I think I'm gonna add just a bit of Guava Getaway to the cheeks as well. I feel like I usually end up adding just a little more lip and cheek at the end, especially when I have more of a bold lip because it ends up making my cheeks just not look as colorful. And then I'm gonna add some chocolate cherry on top just to give it a little bit of a shine. And there's the final look, a medium contrast makeup look. Let me know what you guys think, and do you think I'm low or medium from when I shared the pictures at the beginning? And if you do the filter, let me know what you are below, low, medium, or high contrast. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us out, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.